So yeah, you may have suffered. Yes, you may have lost, right? But overall, what did you learn? Rule number 1, fuck what they think. Glow up, educate yourself, dress really well, make money, and work hard. I'm all about the 4Gs: God, goals, growing, and glowing. You really start to glow when you're happy mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. So, my dear, get yourself together and be happy. And if all else fails, at least you can say you tried. So, if you want it, work for it.
She's so persuasive, so flirtatious. How does it feel to be?
What up to my dolls? I am LeWonta, also known as LeeLee yours truly, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new, and hey to my babies if you are true. Y'all, welcome to a new video. Welcome to the first video of 2024. You guys, last year was a year. I'm gonna just say that. I feel like the last 3 years of my life since I turned 30, they have been what we would call a year. And I've had a time over the last 3 years just learning, living, and creating content for you guys. So this year, I wanted to be more intentional with the things that I post. I want to be more intentional with myself, and I want to post with a purpose, okay? But in that purpose, I want to remain 100% authentic to LeeLee yours truly, to LeWonta as much as possible. You understand me? But this wasn't planned at all, you guys. I really just had the thought of, let me pick up this camera, let me sit down, and let me start a video and inform y'all of what I'm thinking about, what's on my mind. And the thing that came to my mind was, are you going to live this year, or are you going to just exist? That came to my mind because I found myself last year doing a lot of laying around, doing a lot of procrastinating, a lot more than normal. And I really hadn't felt that way since probably like 2016 or like in 2019. Those were really challenging years for me. You know what I'm saying? And so I was familiar with the feeling, but it was very uncomfortable, and I tried to find comfort in it because I was familiar with it. I hope that makes sense. But anyways, towards the end of last year, it stuck out more to me that I was deciding to just be comfortable. I was deciding to really let my mind get in my way, to let my thoughts and fears and stuff block me from the things that I knew made me happy or was overall just fun to me. You know what I'm saying? So this year is about being intentional. This year is about living and not just existing. This year is about really putting forth the effort to practice that self-care, to create the plans, right? You remember, if y'all remember, I made a vision board in 2019, and on that vision board, it said, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And that was in the center of my vision board. And a lot of things from that vision board came to fruition. And I'm gonna go get it for you so we could go over it, because that's like the last one that I made that was an actual vision board, and it has visual representation of some of the things that came to fruition for me. So hold on, let me go grab it and I'll show y'all. Y'all, I literally manifested so much from this vision board in 2019. I got my teeth done. I got a new camera. I grew my subscribers, but that's, you know, that's gonna change. I made a lot of money. I did get my body done. I wanted my body done. I got my body done. And remember, I ended up looking this exact way. Health was wealth all that year. I became a travel influencer. Got my passport and stuff. I got some cards on here that I ain't get, but I want those. This was one of my favorite quotes: either write something worth reading or do something worth writing. And one of these two up here, definitely fave. What if your vision board came true? And if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And this was a fortune cookie I got that told me my hard work was about to pay off. So if you ain't made no vision board, y'all need to make one, because the shit be coming true. I'm about to make another one. Okay, Okay, so that vision board is not even here. I think it's at my mom's house with a bunch of the stuff that I decided that I wasn't going to bring into my new space when I moved into this house. But dang, I wish that I could show y'all. But anyways, the quote on that vision board was, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And you know that it is vital when you're making a vision board to have a quote for that year, right? You want a quote that's going to get you through the entire year. And although I don't like sharing my vision board, I don't like sharing my plans until they happen, and y'all won't see what's actually on my vision board until like next year. I want to tell you what my quote of the year is, okay? So I have an app on my phone called CoStar, and this is not sponsored or anything, but I was recommended to download CoStar from my nail tech because she had it at the time, and she was like, you'll love this app because I'm always talking about horoscopes, and I'm always talking about just manifestation, the law of attraction, the law of assumption, God. I'm always talking something spiritual, right? I love I love knowing things, right? So she told me to download CoStar. This was probably over like a year or so ago. So anyways, I had not paid attention to my CoStar for months, y'all. And I look at my phone, and my CoStar had this on it. It said, entering 2024 is like walking into a blizzard. Snow swarms dizzyingly around you in droves, obscuring your vision. You turn to see your footsteps disappear behind you. You look forward, and materializing out of the bright white ahead of you is a ragged wooden sign that reads, "Amor Fati, bitch." So I'm like, what the hell is Amor Fati? What is that? And I think it's so interesting because you guys know I took French in school, so I'm sitting here like, well, I know Amor means love, but this Fati word, I don't really know what it means. So of course I had to take out my phone and I go straight to Google, right? So Amor Fati, I'm sorry y'all if y'all hear my dog, he over there acting crazy. Amor Fati is a Latin phrase that may be translated as love of fate or love of one's fate. It is used to describe an attitude in which one sees everything that happens in one's life, including suffering and loss, as good or at the very least necessary. When I say, this was the other day, y'all. So this was on Thursday. When I say this took me and grabbed me by the throat, like I had to hold on to my chest, because if you know me and you've been following me, you've been watching me, you know that I've went through a lot of different hardships. A lot of things have come up against me. A lot of people I love have come up against me, and this has been a cycle throughout my life, right? I feel like I've overcome things that people would have for real gave up at the thought of, okay? And if they could put a foot in my shoe, they wouldn't make it out of my shoe. You know what I'm saying? So to see this quote, and it's saying that 2024 is like a blizzard, right? It's as if I'm walking into a blizzard and all this snow is around me. I can't even see in front of me. It's blurry, and I don't know what's coming up ahead of me, but I know when I look back, my footprints are disappearing in the snow, meaning everything behind me is gone. I can't find my way back. I can't find my way back. I can't even look back because back there is dark and it's worse than looking forward. You get what I'm saying? So in this blizzard, in getting through this snow, the only thing that I can see is this wooden sign that reads Amor Fati, bitch. And Amor Fati is just the love of knowing that everything that happened had to happen. It was necessary, and it was meant to help you grow. And that is like the overall quote of my life. Like, that's how I look at things. That's how I've always been. And even though I was the type of person to get in a depressed state fast, I was the type of person to take things to heart and dwell on it or try to figure out what I did wrong. I used to be such a big people pleaser, and you know, I would just always want to make things right. I always knew that things happen for a reason. Nothing happened by chance, and everything was necessary. So with me even having that or knowing that, sometimes I would find myself being in friendships, whether it's family or relationships, longer than expected, because I'm so understanding. Like, I understand everything. I can look at you and know that you really don't know no better. So you doing what you doing because you really don't know no better. But now a lesson has came about that you learning that you really shouldn't be doing what you doing. And I'm here to be that lesson for you, right? I'm here to help you through this lesson. And sometimes I don't be getting that be the lesson. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I say all that to say 2024 is about living, not just existing. Things are gonna happen. People gonna fuck up. You gonna mess up. And when you make the plans, a lot of the time God is gonna laugh at them. Okay? God is gonna laugh at the plans. So from my quote that was on my vision board in 2019, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I feel like I made the plans. I feel like some of the things that I planned definitely came to fruition, but a lot of the things that I planned, God actually laughed at. And y'all can let me know down below if you want a video where I actually go over my vision board from 2019 and I show you some of the things that came true, and I show you some of the things that I feel like God said you made the plan and I'ma laugh at it. I pray that this year I am just a better steward of the things that I'm blessed with, a better steward over my finances and just over my family, over the things that we tend to take for granted, whether it's a home, your kids, your mom, your dad. Like, I have things that I know some people would love to have, and it's up to me to be a great steward over those things and really understand my blessings and really live and not just exist as if my life has no meaning. And so I don't know who this is for, but if you watching this video, I want you to take this as confirmation that you are not here by chance. You are here for a purpose, right? You are watching this video, you are following me. Even if you're not subscribed to me, you should be subscribed after this. You clicked on this video because you saw the title, you saw me, you saw the thumbnail, and something about it said, hey, you need to just give me a little bit of your time and listen to this girl, because this is a message of confirmation that you've been looking for. So maybe you need to live your life like a more fatigued bitch, right? You need to know that some of the things that went on in your life, some of the things that happened in 2023, they were necessary. They were meant to grow you. They were meant to teach you. It was meant to change you. And if we don't know anything, we know that the only thing that is constant in our life, that is going to be consistent in our life, is change. And when you are in that space to where you feel uncomfortable, it's because you're probably refusing change. You're probably trying to stay in a comfortable space that is now uncomfortable. It's like, I got my daughter, I got this husky, and I'm trying to put him in this small cage, right? When he was a puppy, he probably would have fit in that cage. But he grew up. He's big now. And he started trying to find comfort in that small cage because that's all he knew. However, it's time for him to get a bigger cage now. So, I know that example was a little all over the place, but it's time to get a bigger cage, okay? It's time to get outside of the box. It's time to plant yourself in a new environment. It's time to look at life and realize you were not put on this earth to just exist, but you was put here to live. And a lot of the things that have happened to you in this lifetime have been necessary for your growth. So yeah, you may have suffered. Yes, you may have lost, right? But overall, what did you learn? And I think if you take that, if you look at that and you start to practice that, you'll feel so much better and you'll get things done. So anyways, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm about to get started with the vision board, and I will make a video explaining my old vision board if y'all want me to. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys some of the supplies and how simple it is for you to make a vision board, for you to still be able to set the plans, but just know some things may change, and that's okay, you know. But at least you have a vision for what you want your life to look like, for what you want to experience. And I promise you, a lot of things from my 2019 vision board came to fruition. It might not have been the way I wanted it to, but it definitely did. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you can be notified whenever I post another video. I hope that y'all like this video, and if you want more of these, definitely leave me a comment down in the description box, down in the comment section. And until next time, I will see y'all. Go watch the vlog channel because I'm going to be vlogging throughout my day. So go watch it. So guys, one of the things that you will need when starting your vision board is a printer. If you don't have a printer, you can use magazines or whatever. I'm going to be printing out the quote that I just read to you guys, as well as the Amor Fati Google translation that I saw. Okay, so the next thing you will need is some poster board. So you can go to your local CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, Target, Home Depot, not Home Depot, what is it called? Y'all know, Staples, stuff like that, and get poster board. I actually like the trifold poster board because it's more durable and it's been easier for me to keep up with, and it's been easier for me to store and just have because it's a little bit thicker. But regular poster board will do. And so on the poster board, you're going to glue your pictures, whether you got the pictures from magazines or printed them or whatever. So for me, the quote of your year is going to go in the center of your board because this is going to be the overall flow of your year. This is going to be what your year is based around, okay? And then you will go from there, gluing everything else around. So for glue, you can use hot glue, you can use the Elmer's glue, you can use the stick glue, whatever. You'll need some scissors. I definitely suggest having some markers because you want to write the year at the top of your vision board. And if you want to make it a little bit deeper, you know what I'm saying, if you want to dive in a little bit more and make it a little bit more intense, I suggest getting a journal, right? Because now this is about to start your scripting journal. Get a journal, and in the journal, whatever that you put on this vision board, you are going to script it. So when you're scripting, you're going to write in present tense. So I'll give you an example. I am so happy and grateful now that I have my dream life. I am living the life that God presented for me. Simple as that. I'm so happy and grateful now that I make such and such amount of money every month, or I am so happy and grateful now that I am turning my yearly income of ... into my monthly income. That's as simple as it can be, okay? You can go on YouTube, watch Bob Proctor. He was a great teacher to me. Watch Abraham Hicks, watch Lisa Nichols, watch Les Brown. Listen to the all kind of people teach about the law of attraction, about scripting on YouTube, so you can be able to find it, right? So me, you guys know, I say all the time, I'm so happy and grateful now that money flows to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a consistent basis, easily and effortlessly. And I repeat this over and over when I get up, when I brush my teeth, when I wash my face. So that's a way to deepen and really lock in whatever it is that you're going to be putting on your vision board. So I didn't want to make this video too long because I don't even know if y'all want a video on this or not. So don't forget to let me know. But I'm about to get started. more petite, bitch. Happy New Year.
I contemplate about how I feel, but you make it